A self-mutilating B-movie.
I'll do it.
I was here before. I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. I remember I was looking up at the light fixture, like I'm doing now, and I saw this bug. He was crawling around the rim where it touches the ceiling, like he was trying to find a way into the crack, into the seam where he could get into the ceiling where it was dark and where he would feel safe. But he couldn't find one, so he just kept walking around. The light fixture was circled, so he was just walking around and around and around. I don't think he knew that he was covering the same ground. It's like he was holding on to hope. Like if he could just keep going forward, he would eventually find a crack and he could get into his little sanctuary. We went around and around for about an hour. I had to go then, so I don't really know how long he kept at it, but when I got back, he wasn't walking anymore. He was just standing. Standing in the same path where he'd been walking, but he wasn't walking, he was just standing. In fact, he never moved again. The next day, just before I checked out and turned in my room key, I looked up and he was still just standing there.
I hate bugs.
It's like he knew how pointless it all was. You're either going to get squished or you're just going to die standing there. There's no sanctuary. There's nothing going to save you in the end. It's like all of a sudden that little bug was smarter than the whole human race.
No, it isn't. The fact that we're going to die anyways is exactly why we should be running around in circles, chasing our passions, even if it kills us. Empty every drawer. You have 3 seconds per drawer before I start shooting people.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Get on the ground now!
They're shooting. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Jesus. Yeah, what?
Hey, Cole, it's me. Hey, don't hang up, man. Look, man, I'm in deep shit, man. I really screwed up bad this time. I really need you to come out to Arizona, man. Help me out.
Earlier today, a daring robbery took place downtown at the Sun Valley Bank in which 2 police officers were killed.
So, what'd your brother say?
Nothing much.
So, we're having sex one second and going to Arizona the next? I think that's a tad more than nothing.
I was thinking about this last one. I don't like that I had to shoot those cops. I think we should lay low for a while and go back to our bread and butter.
Hell no, that was just as much work, and we didn't make near as much money.
I know, but at least those we could control. We knew no one would get hurt.
Look, you just did what you had to do. They fully knew the risk before they became cops.
Babe, when people get hurt, they try a lot harder to catch you. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you.
I love you too, babe, but the money, it's worth the risk.
What are you looking at him for? Maybe I should be checking out those 2 chicks right there.
What? I didn't do anything.
Why do you always gotta flirt with everybody? Especially when I'm sitting right in front of you. Don't you think that's a little disrespectful?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, now you think it's funny, huh? Let's see how freaking funny you think it is when I blow his damn head off.
No, wait, stop. We parked in line inside of this place. That means you can't make any trouble. That's your rules. You can't break your own rules.
Maybe you need to reevaluate your commitment to this relationship.
Hey, are you two okay?
Shut up!
Look, if you're never gonna trust me again, maybe we should just split and, go our own way.
Fine by me.
Seriously, sometimes you can be such a jerk.
I'm a jerk? Me? You need to stop playing with a man's emotions. Haven't you ever heard of a crime of passion? That stuff happens, you know.
Okay, I don't even see how I'm playing with anyone's emotions. First of all, you always think that I'm flirting. And second of all, I'm not even the one that's trying to blow off someone's head just because I might have looked at someone in a bar. That is a bit extreme, don't you think? And third of all, what am I supposed to do? Dress like I'm some kind of terrorist chick, all covered up, like I'm some kind of leper?
Shut up. Damn, he's turning around. That cop. I'm not even speeding.
Yeah, of course you're not. Another one of your rules. And that's another thing. Maybe I'm sick and tired of all your stupid rules. I mean, seriously. Why can't I park directly behind someone at a red light? Not wanting to be blocked in? That is another example of how crazy that you are. Oh, and the one where I'm always the one that has to have my back to the room? That's special. Okay, and how about the one where we can't even eat fast food? I happen to like fast food. Oh, and stopping at campgrounds to do push-ups and running is ridiculous. I'm a thief, not a personal trainer. Try not to shoot this guy. We'll have the whole city looking for this car.
Me? You're the one who wants to shoot cops.